Welcome to the Aimmee Kodachian and the Expert Show, where our guests share with you their knowledge, experience, and wisdom, and also their powerful insights. In this show, we help you transform your business and personal life. On this segment, I am having a great friend of mine, Judy Morio.
Thank you.
The amazing Judy Morio. She's gonna be my guest co-host today. Welcome, Judy.
Thank you, Amy. I'm really glad to be here.
Well, I'm glad to have you.
This is my first time to be a co-host.
Yes,
I'm
and
excited
I'm
about
a little
that.
bit nervous.
Oh, you're afraid I'm going to mess it up for you?
Well, no, I'm glad to have you here. No, not at all.
Yeah.
I know you're not. So
Thanks. And this evening we have a wonderful guest, Kelly Fitzgerald. And Kelly is a publisher of books and also of a magazine, both a hardcover and online. So welcome, Kelly. Nice to have you here.
Thanks
Yeah.
for having me. It's wonderful to be here.
welcome. I know, Kelly, I did an interview with you. Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yep.
You have a radio show as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
So magazine, radio, and publisher.
Right.
And an author, obviously, right?
Mhm.
And you told me you wanted to talk about how not to give up on your dreams.
Right.
And you know how many people are interested in that particular subject.
Right.
We know that, how many people are, they give up on their dreams easier sometimes because it's very difficult to continue on your journey because, you know, we face a lot of obstacles and challenges when we're living our dreams, especially when we're living our dreams. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So share with us, what do you mean by that, and what are you living? Obviously, you're living your dream
Yeah.
now. How you get to live your dream?
A very long time. I tell people I really took the scenic route.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's too many people think they're too old or they're not educated enough or they need more time or I'll do it next Monday or whenever it is, and that never works out. So if there's something that's really important to you that you're really passionate about, you need to just do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Step up and do it.
Right.
Well, it sounds to me like you did it. She was telling me earlier that she moved from San Francisco to 40 acres in Arizona.
Wow.
Now that you had to have a dream to leave a city like San Francisco to go live on 40 acres of land that's probably pretty barren in Arizona, isn't it?
No, actually, I'm not in the desert. I'm in the foothills of the Chiricahua Mountains. So I have trees and
Oh, so it's beautiful.
yeah, it's gorgeous.
Nice.
And I did that for the animals. One of my big dreams has always been to have my own animal sanctuary.
Oh, wow.
So,
Well, 40
I-
acres should hold a couple of
Yeah.
well,
animals.
exactly.
I have 160 in total. I have
Oh, my
40
goodness.
that the house sits on. So,
Wow.
Nice.
yeah, it's a nice.
What
piece of
is
land.
your bigger dream? What did you had as a child? What was your dream that you established?
I had a number of them, but really what I wanted to do, I was always a writer. You know, from the time I could hold
we have a great
pen.
writer
Yeah.
right here too as well.
And that's just always what I did. I was just
So,
always
so
writing.
how did you take the writing and how that became your dream? What did you do to get that?
You know, it was like I said, the scenic route. I didn't have an idyllic childhood, and I wrote a lot of really dark things that made a lot of people really concerned about me.
Wow.
And I was, I joked around with a bunch of different, you know, kind of things. So I'll be an assassin, you know, or something, but just because I kind of liked, because I was sort of the outcast, I kind of liked to make people wonder what I was going to do. Is she really crazy or what? You know, and I just did what I had to do to survive. You know, I was a teenage mom,
Okay.
and I had to, you know, no education. So how do you support a child? So I got a real estate license and was pretty good at that, and I just kept starting businesses. And
So when you say you scared a lot of people when you were writing, where you were at school?
Yeah,
or
at school.
At school. So
Yeah.
you start writing things at school,
Yeah.
and they were afraid. Well, obviously you were able to translate your imagination into
Yeah,
paper.
yeah, it
and,
was-
and
it was-
that is
yeah.
a talent to do.
yeah,
And able to get the attention of somebody.
right.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so
yes.
that is a talent himself, but then some people, they take it as, oh, what she's writing about.
Right.
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 So you're saying you weren't thinking about them.
No, I wasn't.
You were just translating some thoughts that came to
Right.
you,
Right.
and they were escaped. So how did you turn that around to become the author you are today? I mean, did you continue writing
Yeah.
the same kind of stories?
Well, it evolved as
Should I be scared right now?
as I grew up and kind of reached an emotional maturity. My writing went
Yeah.
from very dark to
Lighter a
to
little
lighter
bit?
and
To very
Okay.
positive.
to very positive,
Yeah.
incredibly positive.
Well, sometimes you could write something dark and then turn it into
Yeah.
positive in the end.
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of what I did.
Okay.
I went back at one point. I got very, very sick, and I was actually bedridden for a very long time.
Okay.
And I was very depressed, and I was just pretty much waiting to die.
Wow.
And I went back through some of the journals that I had written when I was a kid. My daughter kept them, and she mailed me a big box of things I had written, and I was going back through reading, going, "Oh wow!
Oh, did I write this or what?
Who wrote this? Are you sure?"
Yeah.
But from that, I realized that was all garbage. That was all the trash that I had been keeping inside of me. So when I wrote my book, I titled it "When on the Road to Enlightenment, Don't Forget to Take Out the Trash."
Oh, I like that.
And-
Wow,
and-
that's a good title.
Yeah.
So she got it from her own inspirational
Yeah.
story.
Yeah,
She
so-
got the title.
Because
This
we
trash.
do that, and that
Okay.
goes along with giving up on your dreams. We carry
Yeah.
along so much gunk.
So
Well, how
Yeah.
did you get into the publishing business? And tell us about the magazine. There's so much I want to know about you.
yeah.
The publishing company came because when I had written my book, I started talking to publishers. And no one wanted to take a risk on an unknown author. So someone at a very well-known publishing company actually told me, "You know what, you're a bright girl, you've started businesses, start a publishing company."
Ah, good advice. Huh?
So
Yeah.
it was great advice.
And a lot of work, I'm sure.
It's a lot of work, but I publish a lot of other people's books now, and that's kind of my fulfillment that I find is
Okay.
when I can take someone else and take them through the whole process and then see them, a picture. I always ask authors to take a picture of themselves when they open their box of books or their first book. That just sends chills, up
Wow.
and down. I mean, that's beautiful. That's the most beautiful feeling ever.
So what the lessons that we're walking away here, what the insights you're giving is that don't wait. Don't say I don't
Right.
have education or I don't have money. And one of you sitting right next to you have only 4th grade education, and I'm doing what I'm doing with 4th grade education, but that's exactly what it takes.
Right.
It takes someone to say, okay, I have the vision, just step up and do it, and take the action towards it. And the world are not gonna be let the world judge you and say whatever they want to say. It doesn't mean that you couldn't do it just because somebody else couldn't do it, and they have education. So whether you have education, you don't have education, just step up and do what you meant to do in life, right?
Right.
So when we come back, we're gonna talk more about the publishing, the magazine, and the radio.
Okay.
Correct? Okay, well, thank you so much, Judy, for
Thank you.
for helping
This
me
is-
out here. That's
Aren't
great.
I a lot of help?
Yes, you are. If you would like to watch all of our shows, Judy Morio, she have her own show, which I am the creator, producer, and director, and she's the beautiful host of the World of Book Reviews, and also we have Stephanie Thompson, Stephanie Movie Reviews as well on akexperts.com. So we'll hope to see you soon.